going on? It's DEESYMONE. Welcome back to my channel. Of course, today I am back with another pick a card reading, and this one was actually a request. And if you have any more requests, just drop them in the comments below and I will get to them as fast as I can. But today we are going to be doing what's your vibe. Okay, what vibe do you give off? What energy do they feel off you when they meet you or when they are around you? Okay, so we have 4 piles here: pile number 1, pile number 2, pile number 3, and pile number 4. So you want to meditate over the energy of the 4 piles, and you want to use your intuitions to guide you to the pile or the piles, if it is more than one, that calls out to you. And I will see you guys at your reading. So what vibe do you guys give off? Let's find out. Okay, pile number 1, if you chose this crystal, welcome to your reading. You know, I don't know why I just heard the song This Love by Maroon 5. I just heard that. So somebody could really like that song, or they could like Maroon 5, okay? But when I pick up this crystal, like, it's like brown and stuff. It's real earthy. So I'm getting like, you know, you guys could be like really homey, or you guys could just be like really grounded, okay? Y'all probably got like a lot of people that like tell y'all secrets, or like, you know, stuff like that, tell you confidential information, because it's just like, you know, you may give off this chill vibe, or this vibe where people just feel like they can trust you with things. Okay, so we about to get into the cards and we gonna see what is going on. What vibe does my pile number 1 give off? All right, we get in Virgo. What did I just say? I said literally I felt like y'all are really grounded. Y'all are really like a pure energy. Like y'all are like, you know, definitely earth sign energy to the T. Okay, so with Virgo here, the vibe you give off, people probably think that like you're like either a perfectionist, or it's like you do things until they are right. Okay, you give off the vibe that you're a hard worker, or you're very dedicated to the things that you care about. Okay, especially like people in your family and people that you love. Okay, but really people feel like either like you're analytical, or you're just like really detail oriented, or, you know, some people could even feel like, you know, maybe you're a little bit critical at times. And this doesn't even have to be about other people. This could be about yourself. Okay, so some people around you that love you might feel like you're too hard on yourself sometimes. So be careful of that. You guys always show yourself self-love and self-compassion. All right, so we got scribe. Hey, okay, preserving knowledge and information. So you guys could be like the type to like do like a lot of research, or it's like I'm getting like Gemini energy too, like a lot of Mercury energy, a lot of speaking, a lot of writing. So you guys could be authors, okay, or you could be content creators, or you could just share information that you learn that adds value to other people's lives and help them out. But people feel like you give off the vibe that your words are powerful. Okay, some of you guys that chose this pile, you might not speak a lot, so it's like when you speak, people know that it is something valuable. People know that you have something to say. Okay, I just heard quality over quantity. All right, so you guys could like value true real relationships and friendships over just having a bunch of people around you. Okay, I'm really getting like a homey energy, like somebody that stays more to themselves, a real grounded, but like a real trustworthy at the same time. We have victim. Okay, prevents you from letting yourself be victimized or victimizing others. Okay, and this kind of a little bit ties into what I said about some people around you that love you could feel like maybe you're too hard on yourself sometimes, right? So I also feel with this victim card, prevents you from letting yourself be victimized or victimizing others. I feel like you guys have a really soft spot for the underdog. Okay, so people see that you have a big heart. Okay, you guys are probably like the person, like I'm getting like a vision of like people walking, like a group of friends, right? And then like somebody's shoelace become untied, and then like they gotta stop and tie their shoe, and everybody else keep walking, but like you like the friend that stays behind to make sure they get back and catch up with the group safe. Okay, like I feel like you guys are like really protective, okay, of people you love. So like I'm getting like really like y'all are like probably like family oriented, or like your relationships are like really important to you, and you might not have like that many friends, but the ones that you do have is like solid, like quality over quantity, right? So we got harmony. What did I just say? Literally, like you guys are like really grounded, really homebody. Like I keep getting like family, like you you guys like bring the peace. All right, you could give off the vibe, people could feel like you will be a good person to make a home with. All right, like in Virgo, like placements and earth sign placements in general are like the best people to have relationships, because like they're so grounded, they're so stable, and they value security. All right, so you give off the vibe that you will be a great person to get into a relationship with. But you guys got to be careful, because with this victim card here, you guys could have like the potential to like attract people that potentially like want to take advantage or use you because you're such a big helper. Okay, Virgo is the sign of service. All right, Virgos don't help you until they can help you no more. Well, some of them. But overall, like, just be careful of that. Make sure you aren't pouring into any relationship more than you are pouring into yourself. Okay, we have passion ignited. So yes, it's like, okay, although you have like this really homey, I just heard Taurus. So all my earth signs, I'm getting a lot of earth sign energy, or you could just have a lot of earth sign placements, or a lot of placements in earth sign degrees. All right, but with this passion ignited, it's like you give off this chill energy, but when something like you care about or something like you really like, you know, sparks your attention or like comes over you, like you're really passionate. Okay, I'm getting a picture of Beyonce. I know Beyonce is a Virgo, all right, and like she really doesn't say much to the public, right? But it's like you can tell like how passionate she is in her art. So that could be the case too. Y'all could be like really like to yourselves or to those few people, those quality of friends that you have, right? But like when it comes to your passions, when it comes to your art, or when it comes to your work, that's like where you really come alive. Okay, we have time to go here. All right, so another thing is you give off the vibe that you guys aren't afraid to make new moves or move around for certain dreams or certain things to come true. All right, it's like I said, like when you like find something that you're interested in or that you like, it's like you're gonna go after it. People feel that you're not afraid to take a risk on your passions. Okay, that's why y'all could be like people could feel like y'all are such homebodies, because you could probably even like work a lot. You're like taking a lot of time to plan your goals and your dreams, right? We have storm warning here. Okay, so with this being right next to time to go, harmony and passion ignited, I'm looking at this right here. It's like this too. It's like when you guys do get into a relationship, if shit go left, or if somebody treating you a specific way, or like, you know, anything like that, treating you poorly, anything that like goes against like what you believe, how you feel that you should be treated, if somebody making you feel bad, causing you storms and stuff, when it comes to love, y'all not afraid to walk away. Okay, and a lot of you guys could heal a lot through your art or through whatever you create or whatever you work on. All right, it's like if a relationship is not working out, you like, peace, I'm gonna go do what I'm supposed to do, because I don't necessarily have to deal with this. So you give off the vibe that you are, you know, not drama free. Well, yeah, I guess like you could say drama free, but it's like you are not gonna tolerate any drama, especially if you don't have to. Okay, it's like you would rather take the high road and say peace than to sit there and argue with somebody or let somebody turn your life upside down, right? We have appreciation. Okay, so people, you also give off the vibe that you are a grateful energy. Okay, it's like with this being right below this victim card, it's like if you were to like get into a situation where it's like you needed something. Okay, let's say you know, you needed some money or something, somebody helped you out, like you give off the vibe, or like people really like that you are very appreciative of what others give you when you may be facing hard times. So people who have helped you maybe when you were struggling, okay, they feel that you are really grateful for the things that they have helped you or provided you with, which is why you continue to get more from the universe, because you're grateful. All right, and a couple of you guys, I feel like this is a half and half. Some of you guys do not like to ask for help, and some of you guys do not mind. All right, maybe more so on the side of you not liking to ask for help, because Virgo like is the ultimate helper. It's the sign of service. So, but I definitely feel like a split. We have will. Okay, so with this, I am feeling like people feel like you're a homie, like you're to yourself, but it's like when like you work on your passions or whatever it is, I'm getting like, again, y'all could be creators, y'all could be artists, or like whatever work you do, it's like that's where you come alive. Like you be chill, like in real life, in your personal life, you know. You could even potentially keep a part of yourself like away or locked up, or not show yourself completely to everybody that comes around you. All right, but it's like they see you in a completely different light when you are working. You see how she's like not even like, don't even have a care in the world. She just like, you know, passionate. All right, so it's like two different people. It's like in your personal life, you are more chill, you're more comfortable, secure, and stable. But when it comes to your career, it's like you don't fear taking risks, okay? Or you're really, really into it. That's when you shine. We have nothing will come of this situation. So another vibe you give off, again, it's like when you see that something isn't worth your time, or if you see that something isn't going to work out, or a situation just will not be the best for you in the long run, you're not afraid to leave it behind and let it go. Y'all, this is a major Virgo energy, okay? I told you I was feeling Virgo, Gemini, Taurus, and Capricorn for sure. We have transformation here. So I feel like this is the transformation to your two sides. Again, like people, you give off the vibe that you have like this one personality for your home life and this other personality for your business life. So you probably, you know, switch. I'm not saying like y'all like switch who you are, but maybe like, you know, switch like your attitude, or not necessarily your personality, but just, you know, how you're acting in certain situations depending on, you know, where you are and who you are with. Like you are easily adaptable. That's where that Gemini energy is coming in again. And then we have the sun. So over all this, people do, you give off the vibe that you're an overall positive person. We could even have some Leos in here. It's like, yes, you have been through tough times. Yes, you stay to yourself more, but like you still shine. Like you give off the vibe that you don't have to do too much, or you don't have to talk loud, or you don't have to be in everybody's faces in order for them to notice you, in order for you to shine, okay? So that's what I'm getting for you, pal number one. If you enjoyed that reading, don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys later. Hey, pal number two, if you chose this crystal, welcome to your reading. Oh, this crystal, like, y'all, I'm not even completely sure what this is called. I got this a couple of years ago, but this crystal just reminds me of like magic, how it's like so iridescent and it's just like changing colors. So you get off the vibe that you are a chameleon. Again, I'm getting Gemini energy. Shout out to my Geminis, we lit, period, okay? But but you give off like this like a magical vibe, like a I'm hearing somewhere over the rainbow, okay? I'm getting like Wizard of Oz vibes, like very mystical. But we're gonna get into it. We're gonna see what's going on. My number two, what vibe do y'all give off? Boom, we got in the 7th house. Okay, so 7th house, we got Libra energy. So again, like Libra is like one of the most beautiful signs, okay? It's ruled by Venus, all right? But you give off very fair energy, like you're balanced. Like people feel like you got your shit together, okay? You are like you could be a mediator of some type. Of people feel like you are a mediator, or if you give off the vibe that, you know, you will be a good person for, you know, to mediate situations. Maybe like, you know, if you have like a friend group or in your family, you're the person that can get everybody to come back together, right? 7th house, so again, Libra energy. It could be Libras in this group, or feeling Libra and Gemini heavily. But yeah, you guys could even be like counselors or therapists. You could even be tarot readers, okay? You guys could be witches. Shout out to my witches, okay? Or you could just be like mystics and be really into fairness and equality, okay? You guys could probably take up for the underdog a lot as well too. We have Destroyer here, okay? Releasing what is potentially destructive, preparing for a new life. That's why I'm feeling this in magic, okay? Because this is kind of like, I'm hearing Fireworks by Katy Perry. So like this is kind of like reminding me of that song too. You guys aren't afraid to like blow something up, or you're not afraid to release what is bringing you imbalance, okay? If like something is in your life that you don't feel should be there, or if this is somebody, you're not hesitant to make the changes that you need to take. All right, you give off the vibe that it's like, you know, you're I'm getting like I'm not calling out a walking contradiction, but it's kind of weird. It's like you got Libra energy and then you got Destroyer, and Libra is a sign of balance. So like y'all have like this duality to you. Gemini energy coming in again. It's like you get off the vibe like, yeah, you can be chill, but if you come around me with that bullshit, it's over for you, basically. So like y'all got two sides, okay? Flip a coin, two sides. One side you chill, but if somebody with you, it's over. Like they might as well consider themselves destroyed, okay? So people could potentially get the vibe that if you were pushed there, you could have a temper, right? Not necessarily a bad thing. I mean, you got to stand up for yourself. I just feel like people get the vibe that you're not going to take no shit, all right? Especially when it comes to romantic relationships. So you guys it might even be the case that you guys find yourself single a lot, or you guys just find yourself talking to somebody and then, you know, y'all not talking no more, and it's because they picked up that you wouldn't deal with their bullshit, basically. We got Shapeshifter again. Skill at navigating through different levels of consciousness. Ability to see the potential in everything. Alright, you give off the vibe that you are not afraid of change. Point blank, period. Alright? It's like you can change, or you can make whatever moves you're going to make because you know you're going to catch your balance. Alright? I'm getting like a vision of somebody like jumping to a next level, but it's like, you know, it's kind of shaky, but they catch their balance, right? And then y'all know what I'm seeing? I'm seeing the crate challenge. Y'all, please don't do that. I feel like it's dangerous, but I'm seeing the crate challenge. You know how like you take a risk going up the other stairs and like it's kind of shaky, but you wait to catch your balance and then you go up the next step and the next one. So it's like you take calculated risks. People get the vibe that you take calculated risks and you aren't afraid to, you know, do something new or try something out. We have Shadow here. Okay, so Shadow, ooh, I'm getting that mystical energy again. So I really do feel like you guys could potentially, maybe you even consider yourself of the dark and the light. It's like you guys aren't afraid of embracing your flaws, all right? You aren't afraid of, you know, telling people your strength, but then telling people, okay, but this is something I could prove on as well. I feel like you guys are very self-aware. That's what it is. You're very self-aware, and you guys know, like, you guys know when you are potentially slipping into bad habits, or when you're acting out in certain ways that doesn't fully align with who you are or who you're wanting to become. We have Memories of Love. Ooh, what I tell y'all? Memories of Love with the Shadow. Alright, you give off the vibe. Y'all, like I said, like if y'all got like a lot of exes or people that y'all used to talk to, they could even potentially be like afraid to come back around you or try to get back into your energy. Like I literally get the vibe like you take no shit. It's like you aren't afraid of saying peace, or you aren't afraid of leaving somebody behind if it's imbalanced in your life, okay? So we got No Place Like Home. I'm getting Taurus energy with this. Memories of Love and No Place Like Home. It's like y'all give off the vibe that people met you before, if you get what I'm saying. Like a lot of people may say to you, oh, I feel like I've met you before. I feel like I've known you before. I can even feel some Pisces energy in here, a little bit dreamy energy. All right, people feel like they've known you, or like they could experience deja vu around you a lot, going back into that mystical energy I'm talking about. All right, or you could reflect people's I don't want to say trauma, but you could, I guess I could say trauma. You could like reflect back to people what they need to change within themselves, okay? So y'all could especially be healers, witches, tarot readers, all that. It's like when people come around you, it's like they're forced to like look within inside themselves. That's what it is. All right, especially with this Destroyer and this Shapeshifter. All right, so maybe like the people that come around you, they used to like going around other people that they can project their issues to and on to other shit like that. But y'all are so self-aware that you give off the vibe that people can't even do that to you, because you are standing in your power and they are being reflected back to them what they need to change. Because I feel like you guys kind of a sort of a triggering energy as well, not in a bad way, but in like a way that just kind of like holds a mirror up to people and themselves. Okay, so like I said, you could definitely be healers, tarot readers, counselors, therapists, anything like that. We have Door to Spirit, yes. So a lot of you guys could even potentially, like, you know, make spiritual content as well. I really feel like I'm talking to like a tarot reader or somebody that makes spiritual content or is into spirituality. And if you don't make the content available to the public, like you like the friend that, you know, people come to when they want to talk about crystals and magic and stuff like that. Like you like the witchy friend of like the group if you don't like do it publicly. All right, so people get the vibe that they could come to you and probably talk about some issues or some certain things, and you will have the knowledge about it, and you will have a perspective that they need to shift their perspective. We have attachment here. Okay, y'all remember what I said? I'm not even so much looking at attachment. Remember what I said? You kind of hold a mirror up to people. Look at this art. You kind of like show people what they need to fix, change, or heal. All right, so y'all, it's like I feel with this, the vibe you give off is people either gonna really, really, really love you, or they might really, really, really hate you or dislike you because you have shown them things within themselves that, you know, it may be a little bit hard to deal with when it initially happens. So I feel like it's like polarity with y'all. Like y'all really either really, really, and with y'all too, y'all either really, really like somebody or somebody really, really like y'all, or y'all just really just do not even want to tolerate some people, and or some people like really could feel triggered in your presence. Okay, we have realization. Yeah, because y'all make people realize stuff. This is definitely, you know, my group of healers. I'm sorry I keep saying that, but that's just the vibe that keeps coming in. It's like y'all just open up new pathways. That's why people see you as magical. Y'all have the ability to, you know, make people dream more. Maybe some of you guys could even be like speakers, motivational speakers. All right, but this energy is like very, very, very complex, y'all. I've been getting tripped up this whole reading. Like this is a very complex and self-aware energy. That's the vibe you give off. Very like you know what you want, you know what you're not gonna tolerate, and you know how to not allow other people's projections to affect you. All right, y'all guys, you probably be like really into psychology too, okay? Or you could be like really into like studying relationship dynamics, stuff like that. We have you and your loved ones are safe. All right, we have Cancer energy. Y'all are so complex. Y'all got Cancer, y'all got Libra. What was I feeling? Gemini. I was feeling Taurus. I said Pisces. All right, I'm getting a very, y'all can have like a lot of water and a lot of earth in y'all chart, even potentially air. I'm not getting so much fire. Maybe you got one fireplace in it, but I'm getting mainly air and earth and a little bit of water. Okay, we got the in-between. Yes, so I feel like you guys are always changing. You're always shifting. You got the vibe that you're not afraid to put yourself out there. You're not afraid. I'm hearing you're not afraid to admit that you are wrong, but you really think that you're wrong. But if you come to the conclusion one day that you're wrong, you would not be afraid to admit it. We have the Ten of Water. Y'all, this pile is very, very, very complex to me. Okay, now you got the water being introduced into here again. You got Buddha. So you guys, people, you could give off the vibe that you are a good luck charm as well. All right, so maybe like when people are around you, really good things happen to them, or when you are maybe like in a situation or a pickle, it's a solution that'll come and arrive like instantly almost. All right, y'all are very lucky. Y'all are very how can I put it? I'm just getting mystical. I'm just getting somebody that is like really probably like into their spiritual journey, all right, but into fairness, all right, and into opening up new doorways, not only for yourself but for other people. So yeah, that's how I get over you kind of too. If you enjoyed this reading, don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys later. Hey, pal number 3, if you chose this crystal, welcome to your reading. So I'm not even sure exactly the name of this crystal, but I associate this crystal with focus and the throat chakra because it is blue. So we're gonna get into the cards and see what is going on. But with that being said, you guys might like to talk a lot, okay? Or you get off the vibe that your words are just very, very powerful, or you just get off the vibe that you're focused and you're motivated to do what it is that you were called to do. All right, so we get In Leo, what I say, y'all could definitely be talkers or speakers, or y'all like to talk, or y'all like to sing, or y'all like to command attention in some way. All right, Leo energy, like y'all give off the vibe that y'all are confident, that y'all are sure, that y'all are creative, that y'all, I'm hearing fearless. Okay, so y'all are the life of the party. That's the vibe you give off, that you are the life of the party, and that you, I feel like you get the vibe that you take great pride in your appearance, okay? And that you just like to be seen. You like to have a good time. I'm not calling y'all attention whores, nothing like that. But y'all just like to be out there. Y'all like to be in the limelight, okay? Y'all probably could like to party a lot, go to clubs a lot and all that, okay? Y'all just like to have a good time. Y'all like to have fun. Y'all like to... I'm getting like y'all could like to play games, okay, or you just like to like have fun. You like to really live in your inner child, okay? And look, we got in the 5th house Leo energy twice, so strong, heavy Leo energy. So again, you guys could really like to create, or you guys just like to do things to command attention, all right? And I don't feel like you're giving off this vibe in a bad way, but it's like people, that's just what they feel from you. Like you just want to have a good time, like you just want to, you know, party and, you know, be how can I say it, be full of life. We got student, all right, humility and devotion to knowledge, openness to lifelong learning. And it's crazy because the 5th house deals a lot with like children, all right? And it's like I feel like you guys give off the vibe that you are a lifelong student, that you aren't afraid of trying new things, that you aren't afraid of opening up, that you aren't afraid to even step down at some point so that other people can teach you and show you, right? So I'm feeling that, you know, with all these combined, like you guys definitely, if you like went to school, maybe you went to like an art school, or maybe you want to go to like an art school or something like that. Y'all could be like in the beauty industry, all right, like I said, speaking, you know, anything that requires you put in like yourself out there, or people feel like you should, you know, put yourself out there. People also, you got the vibe that you are very talented in whatever it is that you do. Look, networker, what I say, y'all listen, y'all are literally the life of the party. Boom. Enhances unity through sharing information, engenders social awareness and empathy. Y'all probably have a lot of connections. Y'all give off the vibe that it's like, you know, people can call you and you could hook them up, or you could set them up with potentially like a party to go to, or you could set them up with somebody that can help them with something, all right? Hell, you could set them up with a weed man, whatever. People think that y'all have connections, and people get the vibe that you are a great person to have in their circle, because not only are you fun, but it's not like you're trying to take. It's like you have a lot to give, all right? We have transformation. So I'm feeling like with this student card and like this networker, so I'm getting Leo energy, Sagittarius energy, I'm feeling Gemini energy as well, all right? But it's like you guys transform. It's like one day you could be a student, or one day you could be, you know, being mentored by somebody, and then the next day you could be the teacher, all right? Y'all could like flip-flop. It's like you're not afraid to learn from somebody else and take a back seat, but you're also more than happy to teach somebody else that may be younger than you, that looks up to you, all right? We have moving on. Yeah, you guys aren't afraid to transform. It's like I'm getting really mutable energy as well. I just heard Aquarius, so some of you guys could have Aquarius. You know, them motherfuckers, they always like to be different and original or whatever. I'm not coming at y'all Aquarius. Don't come at me in the comments. I'm just saying, y'all know how y'all be. But with the moving on card, y'all aren't afraid to transform and move on from things that no longer serve you. Or it's like y'all could like so potentially like party hop too. It's like, dang, I'm not having fun in here no more, or dang, this situation is not fun anymore. I need to move on to the next thing. Look how he's moving into the light, okay? And the light, this kind of representative of the sun, and then Leo, of course, is ruled by the sun. We have between worlds. You look, what did I say? Like y'all, like when things get dull, when things get like, okay, that little, you know, black and white gray, y'all like, okay, it's time to move on to something else. Like y'all really like crave like thrill, okay? Y'all are adventure seekers. You give out the vibe that you love to take new adventures or to take on new things. Y'all, this is beautiful energy. I'm just getting like, you know, really, really, like y'all are free. That's what it is. Y'all are free and unafraid. We have the thinking man here. Okay, here's that Aquarius energy that I was talking about. It's coming out right under student. All right, with the thinking man, I'm feeling like this is because you can think for yourself. Okay, you have the vibe that you're like, you're not finna listen to everything everybody tells you. Like if somebody tells you something, you're like, all right, let me go do my own research first, and then I get back to you on that. It's like you got the vibe that nobody can pull the wool over your eyes because you know things too. All right, people can't really get you into difficult situations because you have a mind of your own. So you got the vibe that people can't really get one over on you because you're gonna do your research. You're gonna check it not once but twice. Okay. We have the garden and the gate here. It's interesting that this has come out under this 5th house energy. Okay, so you guys could give off the vibe. It's like, it's crazy because like y'all would have this like bright energy, but maybe this is just around people that you like. Okay, I feel like this is around romantic interest. Okay, so maybe around romantic interest you come off as a bit shy, okay, or as like a bit timid, or you be trying to act all innocent and shit knowing that you're not, but whatever. So I feel like this card is specifically like how your romantic interest see you sometimes, like you're shy, or like you're innocent, or like you know, like you're, you know, more laid back. I'm getting like a vision of like a group of girls, right? And it's like one of the girls bring her love interest around, and like he talking about her and stuff, and they looking at him like, oh, if you only knew the real her. Like her she hasn't even come out yet to what she really is. And it's not like y'all are like fake. It's like, you know, you guys should just be like a little timid with y'all love interest before things fully grow and move to the next level and become grounded. Okay, we got discernment. Again, this goes back into this. You guys have discernment. So although you guys might have a larger circle of friends, it's like you know who's real and who's not so real. You know who you can tell certain things to and who you cannot tell certain things to, right? Again, going back to the student and thinking man energy, you know, you fact check. Okay, you're not gonna just believe something right off the bat that seems fishy to you just because somebody told you. Okay, so people appreciate that about you. I mean, of course not the people that be trying to get one over on you, but people like that there for you, love you, they like that you have this high level of discernment, right? We have surrender to the divine. So this goes back into you just feeling free and you just living in the moment. That's how I can explain y'all vibe. Y'all like to live in the moment. Y'all surrender to what is for you. Okay, you don't mind holding your arms open and waiting for what is for you to find you. All right, you see the potential in any situation. All right, it's like with this Leo energy here, it's like y'all could even take the worst situations and turn them around for the better. It's like, you know, somebody, like let's say somebody like doing a runway or a fashion show, right, and like they accidentally fall, and it's like they transform that fall into like the most amazing thing, or like a whole little dance or performance or something. It's like y'all can easily see the potential in difficult situations and create it and turn it around so it can, you know, be something, it could seem like something that you did on purpose, if that makes sense. So like you have the vibe that you're very strategic as well. And then we have call. So with this is like the call, like I'm feeling, I think this is the judgment card, okay, in this deck. I'm not completely sure. I think this is the judgment card. I'm sorry, talking about the judgment card. The judgment card. So with this being called, I feel like y'all not afraid to call people out on they BS. Okay, so people again feel like they can't get one over on you. You get the vibe that you're going to say what needs to be said, even if people around you do not want to hear it. If it's what they need to hear, it's just what's about to be said. Okay, so that's what I'm getting for you, pal number 3. If you enjoyed this reading, don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys later. Hey, pal number 4, if you chose this crystal, welcome to your reading. I just heard Money by Cardi B. So you guys could potentially like look like money. Maybe y'all dress very, very well, or you get off the vibe that you're focused on your money. You're focused on your business, okay? I'm hearing the song Over by Drake, so that could be of importance to somebody. All right, but we're gonna get into the cards and see what is going on. We have in the first house, what did I say? What did I say? Y'all look like money, y'all act like money, y'all very, very expensive energy I'm feeling, okay? With this first house, we have this Aries energy. Y'all are very I'm getting somebody here, or a lot of people here are very, very physically attractive, because you take a lot of time to take care of yourself and your appearance. All right, it's like you guys really, really value yourself, or you know, you give off the vibe that you just hold yourself to a high standard. All right, we have Avenger, desire to balance the scales of justice, righteous on behalf of society or oneself. What I'm really like looking at in this card, y'all, is how he has like the map as like clothes, if that makes sense. It's like a cape. And with this in the first house, y'all could be really like again into clothes, or like y'all could just be well traveled, or y'all could be really knowledgeable about things that most people aren't, if that makes sense. Okay, I'm just getting like a really you know the vibe I'm feeling. Like y'all know that y'all the bougie auntie that didn't have no kids, but just, you know, traveling around the world with like 7 boyfriends and stuff like that. That's like the energy I get from this pile so far. We have Rebel, challenges authority to affect social change, reject spiritual systems that do not serve their inner needs. So you guys could definitely be advocates for something as well. All right, you guys could use your personal experiences to advocate for something, or again, like anything, like, you know, that's close to your heart. Like you guys could be advocates, or you guys could fight for a cause, or something could be very dear to you, and people give off the vibe that you give off the vibe to people that you are a great leader in whatever this is that you do. Okay, we have Wisdom again. Boom, it's coming in. Y'all guys are like really well versed, like really well traveled. Like you guys could have you guys could even potentially have several degrees. Okay, or you I'm just getting like a really smart energy, really wise, really if somebody wanted advice, they would come to you. Okay, a person that's really in control of themselves. All right, very bright, very I'm hearing now you see me, now you don't. It's like when you come around, it's like you're this, you know, brightness, your wisdom. All right, but it's like you are kind of gone some of the times. Like you might be the friend in the friend group that, you know, comes around in spurts, or like when you're not busy working on this or traveling or doing whatever this is that you're doing. Okay, so people could even, you know, potentially get the vibe that you're more secretive, or that you are a loner. I'm feeling like this group, like you got the vibe that you're a loner, but it's like you don't mind being alone. You prefer it because you can think, you can do what it is that you need to do, or that you love to do. You guys could even potentially take a lot of solo trips. Okay, some of you guys could be foodies as well. I just heard that. We have heart chakra here. All right, so you guys follow your heart. That's why you guys are like, here I come, here I go. It's like you're following your heart. You give off the vibe that you're chasing your dreams. You give off the vibe that you are doing what's best for yourself. All right, you give off the vibe that really, like, you're not allowing anybody or anything that is gonna be in your way to even enter into your life. All right, like I get a very self-protective energy from this as well. We have regeneration. All right, so I feel like you guys go out the vibe that you are a heartbreaker. I feel like due to the fact that you guys are so focused on yourself, you could potentially even attract like a lot of love interest, but it's like you don't even have time. It's like everybody always wants more of your attention, because it's like you put most of the attention on yourself. All right, and not in a bad way, but in a I need to get my shit together way, and have it and keep it together type of way. So I feel like you probably have like a lot of people that have crushes on you, but it's like, since you're so maybe unattainable, I could say, because you're always changing, you're always working on yourself, like you guys could like even potentially like have like a lot of secret admirers, or people that just really like you, but it's like you're unattainable, but that just makes them like you even more. We have yin and yang. Yeah, yes, you guys get out the vibe that you're just working to find inner balance and inner peace within yourself. All right, and it's like you guys could potentially like have like a lot of possessions or like a lot of material things, but you understand that that does not define you. I feel like a lot of you guys are like really into like healing and really into like your spiritual journey and finding balance within your soul and doing what your soul likes. The material thing that you have or like the otherworldly things are just like a plus, if that makes sense. We have the third chakra, Archangel Shamuel, and you know the third chakra is the solar plexus chakra, and that's like all about our confidence. All this yellow here, right? So I feel like I said, y'all could be fire signs for sure. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. All right, I felt Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. All right, and I'm even feeling Aquarius. But with this third chakra, it's like y'all aren't afraid to stand up for yourselves. You get off the vibe that you're confident, even in situations that could make you uncomfortable. You don't come off as uncomfortable, okay? It's like you guys, again, when I say like you could be an advocate, you could fight for a cause. You guys are very much confident when you go against the status quo. You guys might be more confident when you are going against the grain than when you are going with it, all right? We have patience. So you give off the vibe, it's like y'all know when to sit back and y'all know when to strike for an opportunity. So it could be the case, again, like I said, y'all could pop up one day and then y'all could retract y'all energy the next day or for the next couple of weeks, and then you guys could come back. Y'all know how to strike and when to lay back, when to get yourself together, okay? We have believe in the impossible. Yes, you give off the vibe that you believe that you can do anything. I'm hearing Nice by the Carters. You literally, people feel like I feel like they feel like you're capable of doing anything, but I feel like they also know that you know that you can do anything and that the possibilities for you are endless, okay? I'm telling you, I'm getting that auntie vibe that like travels the world and eats all these different exotic foods and go to all these different places and, you know, just really, really focus on their journey. You could even potentially be on a self-love journey. We have stillness. Again, what did I say? All these confirmations. Y'all know when to be still and y'all know when to strike. And I feel like you guys give off the vibe that I don't think y'all get into too much conflict, okay? Y'all probably more so drama free, because it's like as soon as somebody come to you with that bullshit, you just looking at them like, oh, true. Y'all probably don't even argue with people. Y'all just let people sit and be stupid and do what they gonna do, and y'all go on about y'all business. And for the last card, we have the Three of Fire. Of course, I'm getting fire energy again, and it's like, if you can just see her, just look at her look. Like, she's just staring, she's in her boat, mind of her business. This is kind of reminding me of somebody traveling again. All right, just, and look, it's a compass on here. Again, I feel like you guys either travel a lot or you do not come around, how can I say it? You do not come around as often as other people maybe in your group or in your family, okay? It's kind of like you, maybe you just come around during holidays or like stuff like that. Like, you're really aware of how you spread your energy and who you spread it to. But I just feel like you guys are like into yourselves, not in like a narcissistic way, but in a I just want to live my best life way, okay? Like, do it like it's your B-Day way, okay? So that's what I'm getting for you, pal number 4. If you enjoyed this reading, don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys later.